Evening. I haven't been very proactive in doing a blog lately because I've been trying to live life on life's terms. I've been trying to do things the way everyone else thought I should be doing things, finding a job, working on life, living life the way organically it should be. But lesson learned, live life the way your vibration tells you to. And I've missed you all. I've missed being able to talk about things that I think are necessary to talk about. So today I want to just talk really quickly about some things that have been happening recently. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? We may have to take a walk to the kitchen. Let's go. Alright, so pardon me while we go through the darkness for a little bit. And we're going to find my favorite place in my kitchen. My little nook right here. Alright, so very recently, something recently happened in the United States that disturbed me. The Church of God in Christ, commonly known as COGIC, had a conference with the satellite dish hats, as one of my friends, Tawan, mentioned to him. I love you, baby. The big clunky sunglasses, the extravagant donations and tithes, and I believe Bishop T.D. Jakes was amongst the masses of them as well. But what was most significant to me was this young man that was openly gay, who came up to the altar seeking deliverance from being gay. Now, however this was set up and coordinated and calculated, because I don't think this just suddenly happened randomly. It was done tastelessly, because all of a sudden you had this flaming queen, real talk, no chaser with me. Y'all know I keep it 100. This flaming queen comes up to the altar and saying, "I'm not gay no more. I like women's, and speaking in tongues." And it disturbed the fuck out of me. It disturbs the fuck out of me. You know why? I want to talk about my experience 18 years ago. When I was 18 years old, I came out of the closet in a high school where I was probably a double minority. Not because just I was black, because I went to a black high school, but because I was a gay male in a high school where everyone had religious ideologies and conflicts that told them not to really associate with me. I was bullied. I was suspended. I had friends that basically wouldn't talk to me anymore, sit with me anymore. But at the end of the day, I went through that time, that journey, that struggle, that life-altering moment, because I knew I could not live this lie of being straight, or even try to. This little simple-ass queen comes up to the altar and says, "I'm not gay no more," all of a sudden. That shit's on my experience. How dare you? Now, mind you, you could be dealing with that on your own, young man. But considering the history that I've heard about you and all of the benefits that came with you telling people that you weren't gay anymore, I find it hard to believe that you would just suddenly no longer like men. Especially as queenie as you appeared to be at the altar with that bow tie. All tea, all shade, y'all. I'm telling you real talk. Because I don't think it's really appropriate for somebody to just up and turn their back on an experience that takes them through a journey of hardship, loneliness, judgment, bullying, where you may never know when you have to fight one day. And I mean, that line from The Color Purple, "All my life I had to fight." It's a whole lot of us gay dudes that had to fight every day. And I'm one of them. I'm not going to sit here and turn my back on that experience and say all of a sudden I'm no longer gay. Now, I'm not going to suggest that my sexuality will not evolve. I may one day decide that I want to have sexual relations with a woman. Don't ever expect that to happen, real talk. I'm just saying, y'all. But, hey, I may even decide I want to have children the natural way. Don't expect that to happen either. But to say suddenly I no longer am a man that likes to have sex with men, not happening. Not just because of my taste and my sexual evolution, but why would I suddenly want my journey to come to a screeching halt after all of the hard work I've done to declare to the world who I am. And I guess that's what brought me back to making this video blog with you all today, because I think it's necessary that we all take a look at everything that we're saying and doing to ourselves and how it's presented to the world. I declare myself a gay black man. Those are three elements that a gay black man. Before all of that, I am a man. I am black to the world superficially, but I happen to also be gay. Each of those took life journey steps to come to terms with. I'm not turning my back on any of those because the world hates me. Fuck the world. I create my own world. I create my own family. I create my own life that I want for me. And I think that's where I'm coming to in terms of other elements of my life too. I'm not exactly going into a whole lot of objectives with this blog, but I just had to get this off my chest because I think it was necessary that y'all heard me say something finally, because no real man that's come out of the closet and come to terms with liking men is ever going to turn his back on such a journey that he just up and starts speaking in tongues with a bow tie on, talking about he suddenly only likes women's. It's not that simple. And I want y'all to recognize that. That's the real talk for today. The next time I talk to y'all, we're going to go into a conversation that I had with you all earlier in the summertime. And it talks about relationships, how they're viewed, and what your expectations are if you are in a kind of relationship where you're viewed as the weekend husband. Get ready for that one again. Only this time I'll be wearing clothes. I love y'all. I've missed you. Get ready for some real talk again, because we're about to go into 2015 with a vengeance. Be fierce, be fabulous, and be inspired. I'll see you on the runway tomorrow. Love you.